Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. We are going to jump in and do a read. This is going to be you and who, all right? This is going to be a love read. My bi-weeklies focus on love, all right? This is going to be also a general read. So if you are looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to pull a card specifically for you. I'm going to use this deck here. I just want to kind of see what wants to come out and see if there's anything kind of in terms of the status where you're at. We're going to pull a spread for you, but then we're going to jump over to that other person and find out what it is that they want most from you, what their likes and dislikes about you are, and so forth, okay? But it all starts with you, okay? So let's take a look at what wants to come through for you, what's most important for Cancer. Nice. I rise above all my limitations. Enough said, right? Enough said. This is awesome, guys. So this is like, it's kind of like when you're ready to make a positive change in your life, you attract whatever, that can help you in the process. And that's what this card is talking about, right? So I think it's really important that you rise above all your limitations. I'm just thinking of Maya Angelou and still I rise, right? And that's kind of how I feel that you're really carrying that kind of, that energy, right? That energy, just knowing that whatever happens, I'm going to continue, I'm going to persevere, and I'm going to rise, right? So congratulations, guys. This is really key. And even put that in the comments below, guys. I rise above all my limitations. And that just gives you power to actually overcome things, right? So as you continue to put it into action, you say it, you take inspired action, and you put some effort into the game. It's about, universe even co-creating and working with you in the process, right? It kind of puts the vibe out. It lets the universe put forward things that are going to let you overcome and persevere and succeed. And this is what I feel is what you're doing. And this could have been in a love life, guys. This could be in your love life as, in terms of the situation. But that's really how I feel right now, okay? I also feel, I am going to pull one more card to see if anything else wants to come out for you here. I am going to pull one card from numerology. I just want to see what wants to come out for you, what's going on in the head, or, just kind of how you're feeling and see what wants to come through here. What do we get? Yeah, this is so cool, guys. I get pride, okay? Is pride standing in your way in terms of love or a situation, guys? Because that's what I see coming through here. Interesting. It's a 19 card, and what's so beautiful about this is it reduces to a 10, which is an ending with a brand new beginning, okay? So it could be being prideful within a relationship or situation, okay? This is about really admitting when you're wrong, and being able to say that, right? Not a lot of us can do that, right? It takes some strength within this, right? But it's so key. This is about swallowing your pride and getting the quality of life that you want, right? And achieving the quality of life that you want, okay? And sometimes it does take swallowing your pride once in a while, right? Admitting when you're wrong. And maybe it's about seeing another person's point of view within a relationship or situation, right? So it's kind of like, okay, all right, I see your point of view there. Okay, that's okay. And it really actually raises your vibration, right? And helps you rise above any sort of limitation, okay? So it could be you might have some limitations in terms of your emotions within a particular relationship or situation is what I feel that's coming through here. And the bottom line is that if you want to create, a happy, harmonious life, then definitely you must let go of your need to be right, right? And the need to always be in control of whatever happens, right? So this is really key, okay? For some of you, you really needed to hear this, okay? Because you're admitting when you're wrong actually really focuses on inner strength, and it builds character, right? It builds character. So if this is, and it actually creates success in relationships. It makes it flow a little bit easier. It opens the door to, greater resolution in terms of relationships or situations. But that's what I'm getting here, right? So, so just, keep in mind that if your emotions prefer to pull you into a behavior that is more angry or is more anxiety driven or is more controlling, you have the power to act in the opposite to experience a change. And that's just one little way that you can do that. Act in the opposite way. So if you're fearful, act as if you're not fearful and take an inspired action. Even if it's a baby step, it's still progress, and it shaves more off that fear, okay? Until that's way behind you, okay? So that's what this is talking about. So kind of do the opposite of what you would typically do. if you find yourself kind of when an emotion kind of prefers you to pull you into a behavior that really kind of feeds it, but it's a negative behavior, right? So just kind of focus on the opposite, right? So that's what I'm getting here. So yeah, be you and rise above your limitations. So I'm going to put this aside, and what we're going to do is to go ahead and focus on the main spread. And let's go ahead and take a look at where you're at, okay? So put this aside. Let's take a look at where you're at right now, okay? So let's take a look at where Cancer is at right now. As it pertains to her love life, second 2 weeks of May. Let's see what wants to come out for Cancer. What do we have here? We got the Queen of Wands. Whoa, okay, nice, nice. I love this card. You know, this is really about you know, being that vision. It's kind of like just that vibrancy. It's that beautiful energy, right? That beautiful, you know, that inspired action that you're taking, but this is that beautiful energy that comes into play. And what this talks about to me is that, you know, this is about using that fiery, passionate energy of yours. And this is about being an authority of your own exuberance and vibrancy, right? Being an authority of that, right? Or influencing, be able to influence others based upon your vibrancy and your exuberance, right? Your passion is just, you know, I mean, it's charming, it's alluring, right? And I mean, look at this. It's like it's just beautiful. I mean, I think she makes flowers sing, you know. But that's her little sword. Yeah, it's kind of like her little kind of sword there. But she's really, well, not her sword, her wand, I should say. But she moves forward, and she is adored because of her energy as well. And so this is moving forward passionately, knowing that she can create whatever it is that she wants, right? And it's not male or female. It's not the gender itself. This is about the energy, knowing that she can create whatever it is she wants, right? And just do it, right? So that's what I feel is what's coming through here. So it's like that Queen of Wands energy, passionate, moving towards something as it pertains to love, perhaps. All right, let's take a look and see what else wants to come out for you, Cancer. In terms of where you're at right now, so you've got a lot of passion in you. You've got a lot of strength as well. This is calling on that Leo energy, right? Some of you might have Leo in your chart, or you're just taking on this energy. But this is about being passionate, but also being, you know, having the courage, right? So we talked about fear at the beginning, being able to act in the opposite way. And by doing so, you're actually able to move in the direction and get the emotion that you're looking for, and get the results that are more positively affecting, or kind of moving in the direction that you want. So the strength card is very, very key. So it's about being passionate, but also strength is coming into play. So having the courage to act upon your passions, okay? Person, place, or thing, guys. Person, place, or thing. Okay, this flew out. What do we have here? Death. Okay, so this is an opportunity for something that comes to some sort of end. It could be maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio for some of you, but this is Scorpionic energy, and this is just saying that this is really unplanned. You know, this is something that needs to come to an end, to get something on solid ground. It's like you're passionate, you're strong, and all of a sudden, boom, this death card comes into play. Tell me a little bit more about this death card. I'm just curious about what this is. What is it that need to be put an end to on here? What is that? What do we have here? Ten of Swords. Something's coming to an end. Again, could be dealing with a Scorpio, but also an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So the 10 is coming to fruition. It's an ending with a new beginning, right? And so this tells me that there is some sort of defeat, loss, or crisis. Maybe there was an ending in a relationship as it pertains to maybe an air sign or a Scorpio, perhaps, or someone that kind of takes on those energies. But I feel that there's maybe you had a lot of passion. You used your strength in the process, but to no avail. This was just not something that was working out here. Okay, so I'm going to pull a light card. Let's take a look at where you're at right now. What wants to come out where you're at here? Yeah, get grounded. Because of the situation after this is kind of rocked you a little bit. This is really about getting grounded, and this is about self-love and loving you, right? Really focusing on that, right? So setting, you know, maybe it's really about moving in that direction, right? It's like focusing on rising above your limitations, whatever situation that you may find yourself in, right? This is, I mean, you're highly sensitive, Cancer anyway. So the best thing for this is what I feel that is coming through from this card to get grounded is get out of nature. Get outside, get out of nature, put your feet in the earth, your feet in the sand, or swim in some water, you know, really kind of get out there and maybe go for a hike of some sort. Just get out in nature, right? Because that's really going to help you, because it's going to really help you meditate and really get to, some sort of stability of some sort, right? Is what I feel here, right? So that's what I see coming through. And then I get the Four of Wands. So the fours are about stability. Yeah, this is about the stability. But you know what's so amazing? This is creating a happy home. This is creating harmony in your life. This card is coming out after the Tower. So it's kind of like whatever this is, it brought harmony in your home. But this also indicates marriage. This might even have to do with marriage, right? Two people coming together. This could have to do with marriage. Maybe you're meeting someone, or maybe that you know what you want now moving forward because of this connection or this dynamic, right? It was a catalyst to some sort of change that actually moved you over into some stability here, right? But whatever it is, it's wand energy. And so this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. So you might have that in your chart, or you're taking on that energy. I've got someone around you, but whatever it is, it brought stability to your home. I think that you were really having strength. You were really pushing forward, and you had a lot of passion, but it just kind of like fizzled out, whatever. But that's what I get for some of you. So note your comments below. Let your girl know. And while you're there, definitely smash the like button and definitely subscribe, guys, if I vibe with you. Okay. But that's what I'm seeing coming through here. Wow. So in this process, I just kind of want to find out what the soul trees have to say. So we'll just pull one card here and take a look at where you're at before we jump into some other areas. Yeah. Have faith. Do not give up. You deserve to have love. You definitely deserve, to get what it is that you want. For some of you, it could be marriage, moving in with someone, happy home. That's maybe what you want here, is what I feel. And it says have faith. And that's in all the communication that you speak to yourself about. That blue is all that throat chakra. Any form of communication, make sure that it instills faith in you, okay? And if not, you want to flip that emotion on the other side and to do the opposite of action to get here, okay? But that's what I feel that's coming through. So there we go. So let's take a look at what it is, your opportunity. We'll use these cards here. What is your opportunity here? What's your opportunity in this relationship or situation? What do we have here for Cancer? Second 2 weeks of May, King of Cups. Woo! There's that happy home, harmony, and marriage could be. I don't know. But we've got a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This could be you, okay? But this could be a fellow water sign, someone who's also got water in their chart, right? This person is very, very, authority of their emotion, very balanced. Emotions are smooth sailing, really in that. But I really believe that, there is, it's kind of like your opportunity is to, focus on getting, if you're taking on this energy, it's about you getting stable in terms of your emotions, right? So you know where the hell you're at, right? After this death card, there, was a major change here. So it's kind of like, okay, so let me get out in nature. Let me stabilize myself a little bit in terms of my emotions. Let me catch my breath before I move forward, right? So I've got the King of Cups. Let's see what else coming through here. The Queen of Swords. I see a couple here, guys. I see a couple, or Queen of Swords. Now this could be reverse the genders, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then I get Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And again, you might have both within your chart. But what I feel here is that this is, again, passion, right? But leveling your emotions, but being very passionate about moving forward if you're taking on the energy, okay? But I feel that, the Queen of Swords is all about creating boundaries, but also creating what it is that she wants, but also really she is about the intellect. She's all about the mind, right? Being very perceptive, right? She just knows that she knows, and that's just how it is, right? So you could be taking on the energy by you balance your emotions, you get a keener perception in terms of the situation and the dynamic that you're in. And that's kind of how I feel. You get a lot more clearer picture of what's happening here, right? And so very quick thinker too, very quick thinker. And that's your opportunity. So make sure that you level your emotions out and get that stability down, because it's going to heed some insights that's going to be dropping down on you here, okay? Is what I feel. You'll be able to get a little bit more perceptive. Yeah. And and the thing is, it's so interesting. It's like you're like this ever unfolding rose, right? That continuously unfolds and new petals, come out of it and unfolds, right? And the beauty about this is that all of this is happening for you, because it's grooming you towards something. So it's not to you, it's for you. you had to be cracked open in this situation so everything could happen for you. Everything that your heart desires could actually come through, and it has the fertile ground to actually grow flowers, right? And so in order for you to grow, it needs fertile ground. And what was happening here was not fertile ground, okay? It was just it was just kind of, it just fizzled all of a sudden. I don't know if someone ghosted or whatever, just whatever. There's nothing here. There's silence, right? Is what I feel here. Crazy, it happens a lot. You see that happen a lot, but again, it's happening for you because that door wasn't for you, because there is a new door that wants to open, a new rose that wants to unfold, right? Of love, right? And it wasn't that one, okay? So yeah, that's what I feel is what's the case is. So you're this, just note that you're this ever unfolding rose, right? And that's kind of how I feel here. So this was for you, okay? So let's take a look at anything that the soul trees have to say. Well, I'm gonna take this. If there's too, oh yeah, there's too many. Okay, I thought there was quite a few. I thought there was only two maybe at most, but let's take a look and see what wants to come through for you. All right, what do we have? Happiness. Yeah, you have an opportunity for happiness. So whatever it is that happened, it turned it around into confidence. It has things growing, okay? So it's kind of like things can now start to bloom. You just have to balance your emotions, focus on your perception of the situation, know that this is a part of your journey to get you towards your happiness, okay? And get you towards your confidence. That yellow is the solar plexus chakra, okay? So it really allows you to bloom, right? And I think that was key. What is your challenge? Okay, let's take a look at what your challenge is, okay? What is your challenge? That's your opportunity. What's your challenge? Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, here we go. 8 of Wands. So the 8s are all about change. When it comes to the wands, it's about, travel, change, and movement. So there is a change, right? There are challenges that you might be, maybe someone's at a distance from you. That could have been the case in the situation. So that was a challenge. It could be that maybe you're having to move. Maybe this happy home harmony, maybe you're going to move to a place that's a little bit more happier for yourself. Okay. For some of you, it could be a move. All right. But 8s are about change, but whatever it is, the 8 is the equal, it's kind of equal on both sides. It's that infinity symbol that balances the energy out. So whatever is happening is going to balance your energy out. Okay. Anything else? 6 of Wands. Yeah, you've gone through a lot of growth. The 6 of Wands is all that self-confidence, progress. You are kicking butt and taking names. I just really feel that in love, look at me, this horse is very transparent and is focusing on love. But the beauty of this is that you are all about growth. You've had growth. You have gained so much self-confidence through this process that now you're able to go for the love that you want, right? It's kind of like you're not going to be reclusive and say, well, this again happened to me and I'm going to play the victim. I don't see that happening with you, Cancer. You're calling on that Leo strength here, and you're taking it and you are transforming that energy into your happiness, right? Into your happiness, and you're going to go for the love that you want. And your challenge here is here that it just talks about that. To get your challenge for some of you is to level things out a little bit to get the confidence that you need to move forward. But the 6 of Wands is the confidence, right? So maybe you're just working on your confidence. You got a little bit of a wobble, but it's going in the right direction. You're right on track. And I want you to remember that, okay? So anything else that's going to help you here in this process, okay? Anything else? Mystical, your connection with source, right? Your connection with source is going to be key. How you communicate with others and how you communicate with your source, whatever that is for you, okay? So do keep that in mind. If it's God, whatever that is, you want to keep your connection alive, okay? Whatever is, higher than yourself. You make sure that you keep that connection and that communication alive, right? That's going to be super key. Anything else? Courage is coming out again, guys. Have the courage. Remember, do the opposite. If you're afraid, then you definitely want to take a step in the direction. You've got to take action. If you take action, it gets rid of the fear, right? Even again, if it's a little one, take action. Courage came up twice. See, Leo energy, okay? So really take that on, all right? That's going to be key because it talks about your root chakra almost even, and also your crown chakra all together and all the chakras between. So it's about have the courage and call upon the strength of your energy centers to move you forward, right? So that's what I feel that's coming through here. And what is it that you need to know most before we jump to the other side? What do you need to know most? As it pertains to this relationship or situation that you're in terms of love, 2 cards fell out, so I'll take them. What you need to know most, Knight of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Woohoo! Okay, so this is about being in gratitude and luxury, but also there could be someone coming forth in motion towards you. Knight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Now, the Knight of Swords, they are very full of lust, adventure, right? They're a lot of energy, lots of passion. And what you need to know is that person's going to be coming towards you. Okay, I'm just saying. You might have this in your chart, but I feel that there's someone that's coming towards you, right? And it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who takes on that energy of energetic, lust, adventure, passion. It's just all that ball of fire, right? Moving things forward really fast, kind of like that. But then I get the 9 of Pentacles, and this is about gratitude and luxury for what you've reached. Okay, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. For some of you, you might have an opportunity. It could be from a earth sign or an air sign, or a combination thereof of one person. Or this is you taking on that energy, being in such great gratitude of everything that you've received so far from the universe. Whatever it is, you've been blessed. I don't know monetarily wise, or something that you've been blessed, okay? There's an opportunity. It's coming to fruition too. So that's what I see coming through here. What do the soul trees have to say here? What do we have? Let's take a look. What do we have? Center yourself, right? Center yourself and be in great gratitude, because this is an opportunity to choose what it is that you want in life. It's like you have everything. Now it's like, what's next? Is it love? Is that what you want to move forward to, is now? Because you love yourself, right? And it's all about, focusing on being in gratitude and luxury, kind of achieving some certain point in your life from a monetary status. You can pick and choose what you want. And now it's about going after the love. So what is it now? Love. Okay, if that's the case, center yourself and get ready to go, right? But it wants you to center yourself first, okay? So that's key. How interesting. Let's take a look at this other person. What is this other person? What's happening over there, Cancer? What is this other person? Let's take a look at what that is, all right? Other person, what do we have? Chariot. Oh, they want to take some action. They're very instinctual, right? Could be dealing again with a Cancer, fellow Cancer, but could be the case. They could have water in their chart. This is Cancer energy. This is about being protected and taking action. So this person is using their instincts. And I don't know if you can see that, but you kind of can see there's like a wolf here. There's kind of like the wolf. There's the face here, and moving forward, using instincts as it pertains to love, right? And building up love, a cup of love. So I kind of feel that this is about taking action there. I think they want to take action towards you, but that's where they're at right now. They're using their instincts. Judgment, a decision being made. Maybe this person is a decision on action will be taken. Okay. Yeah, that's what I kind of feel here. Judgment is there's no time in available. The outcome, one could just as well as be, the other, either or, right? So, two outcomes are as likely as, each other. Fire energy, Pluto. I'm thinking that, guys, too, that it looks like there's a decision that's being made in terms of taking action or not. Let me pull one more card in this Judgment card. Let me pull one more card. What is this? 5 of Wands, conflict. Conflict in taking action and moving on instincts here. And that's kind of how I feel here. The 5 of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Fives are all about, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of a disagreement and strife in terms of taking action. One wants to move faster than the other is what I feel here. But that could very much well be the case. Maybe this person comes in and out is what I feel here, because I get an ending, from this air sign, and then I get the 5 of Swords, conflicts, okay, with this person. But then it conflicts in this person taking action, right? Give me a card on this Judgment card. Give me one more. Yeah, there's conflict here. 4 of Cups. Interesting. They need to get their stability. This is you know what? I gotta think that they need their stability, and they're kind of they're contemplating. They're contemplating which way to go. I don't think the decision has been made quite yet for this person or the situation to move forward. It's like they're not, in the past, they're not moving forward. They're thinking about what they want to do. Okay, there. It's kind of like in between stage. Okay, that's what I feel in terms of where they're at right now. Okay, so that's what we go. Yeah, they're reawakening. I couldn't get that out. It kind of sounded funny when I said it, but they are reawakening. How about that? They are. And, and it's about, before they move forward, it's in the communication of the heart. You've got the green is the heart chakra and the blue is the throat chakra. So they're kind of thinking how they feel in their heart before they actually move forward, but they're going through some sort of reawakening. Okay. And what is it that they want most from Cancer? What do they want most from Cancer? Let's take a look at what that is. What do they want most from Cancer? What do we have? Oh, okay. So we got the Eight of Swords. They want movement. They want movement here. Yeah. This is, they feel that there's been some isolation and imprisonment, whether you or them. And it's kind of like there needs to be a change. Okay, what they want most from you is to change. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Anything else? Or get out of a certain way of thinking or one way of thinking. And then I get the Hierophant card, which is interesting because this is Taurus energy. You might have that in your chart, or someone around you might, or you're just taking on the energy. But I feel that this is really just kind of going within and just really focusing on, this is about tradition or belief. This wants you to look at something different in terms of your belief system, okay, is what this is talking about, okay? And if you need help with that, in terms of any sort of limiting belief or negative emotion that might be standing in the way, definitely hence be on the read up here or in my description box, all right? Do check that out. But that's what's coming through here. And it's about, tradition or belief that's being questioned, okay? Being questioned. How do I feel about this now? Am I still feeling the same way? Is there a belief or tradition that I need to let go of? Or have I changed my mind in terms of that, right? So that's what I feel that what they want most from you is they want you to change your belief in terms of something, okay? So anything else that wants to come through here? Yeah, they want to transform. They want you to transform a certain way of thinking. That's what they want. They want you to transform a different way of thinking. I've got spirit and then communication. They want you to transform into a different way of thinking here, right? And be a little bit more flexible to see their point of view. Guys, that could be the case, okay? Very much well could be the case, okay? Interesting. Remember we got pride at the beginning, which talks about seeing a person's point of view? Just something just a little footnote to remind you there. That's what's coming through. But that's what I see here. What is it that they like most about you? What do they like most about you? Let's take a look. What do they like? Oh my gosh, the One of Cups. They love your compassion and intimacy. That's what they love. They're missing the Cancer. Love it. Okay. So that's what I feel. What did they, that's what they like most about you. What do they dislike about you? Okay. What do we have? Ten of Wands. Things coming to an end. The anxiety, kind of like it's kind of like whatever it is that's coming to fruition, and it's kind of like they want you to let go of the burdens, right? That they dislike the burdens and the responsibility. They don't want the responsibility of it. Maybe perhaps a relationship. I'm not sure if this person wants a commitment or anything of the sort. Maybe they just don't like they don't want the responsibility, perhaps of a kind of a full connection. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, but the Ten of Wands is it's about burden and responsibility. They don't like they want to let go of the burden. They don't like the burden and responsibility. Okay, is that's what they dislike. Okay, that perhaps that you are going within. I get Hermit energy, right? So this is it talks to me about Virgo energy, going within, right? So going within a little bit before you take flight. Maybe you're going to be looking somewhere else, taking flight in love, all that green and that butterfly that's set on a leap before it starts taking off. So I kind of feel that could be the case. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring this over to an extended. So if you are interested to learn a little bit more about what this person's, what they haven't told you and what their next steps are, and then what is their greatest fear, as well as their greatest challenge in the relationship or situation, we'll pull some messages from both sides, and then we'll have a possible outcome with advice. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and click the link below. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, if not. And until then, namaste.